All right, good morning, America. Good morning, anyone that's listening to it. Another Delgado Rants, Joe Delgado, Indestructible Me. Welcome to this show, this morning show. Hopefully we get you pumped and ready to go and active. I know it's a Sunday. I'm going to say that every Sunday. At least I think it's a Sunday. I'm losing track of my days because every day is the same. No days off, continue to work. Hopefully you're finding value in this content that I'm providing. Please give me some feedback, subscribe, and follow so you can stay up to date. Today's show is taking inventory of your life. This is what I do usually on a Sunday, self-reflect, maybe do some organization, this, that, and the other. I used to work in retail, so I used to actually have to do physical inventory, and I absolutely hated it. But you should absolutely love. People probably avoid this because it's confronting a lot of things in your life. So taking inventory of your life, it means it's business oriented. You're taking inventory. If you don't know this, you are a business. It's either a train wreck of a business and you're burning money out the back end and you're operating in the red, or you're thriving and growing, looking for growth and expansion. Depends on what you're working on. And if you know what inventory you have. Let me define inventory for you real quick. Again, quick Google search definition. A complete list of items such as property, goods in stock, or the contents of a building. This could be all relooked at your life. The contents of the building is you, your mind. Complete list of items such as property. What do you own? The goods in stock. So again, you are a business no matter what, however you want to look at it. You might be just in customer service or manufacturing and you don't consider yourself a business. Just because you don't wear a suit and tie and you're not a salesperson or you don't own a company, that doesn't mean you're not a business person. Everything you do, health, nutrition, physical health, physique, relationships, how do you operate? That's why, though, I talk about this a few times, is Sell or Be Sold. There was a great book, Grant Cardone, recommend everyone to read it. It's a great concept. Which side of the fence you want to be on? You want to sell? Do you want to sell or do you want to buy? What do you want to be on? And that all has to do with being a part of business. You have something to sell, so you have something to offer. Maybe you don't. That's why you're going to take inventory of your life. So what does that look like? You're going to sit down. You're going to have no noise, no distractions, and you're going to literally go through your life, what you have present day. We're not going to care about the obstacles and the issues. We're not going to give all those excuses because it doesn't matter. And that's exactly what happens in business. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we had a shitty quarter. This is what we got now, and this is what we need. This is what we have, and this is what we have to use to grow and expand and to keep moving forward. That's what you're going to do. We're not going to care about the bullshit that happened in the past, the dumb mistakes, the regrets. We don't have time for that. What you're going to do is write down exactly what you have right now. What income are you making? What skills do you have? What job you're at? Are you happy at that job? Do you want to get promoted? What talents or skills do you bring to the table to get promoted? If you don't want to get promoted, what do you want in life? I talked about this yesterday with goals. This is part of the process. This is the reason why I'm talking about inventory of your life right the day after goals. If you missed that yesterday's episode, go and check it out because these both subjects go hand in hand. This is, you're exploring what you want, but you also are exploring what you physically have. The goods in stock. What skills, what talents, what resources. Do you have a good network of people? Do you have liabilities? Which most of you do. Most of us do. We have liabilities in our life. That's essentially what you're doing. You're defining assets and liabilities. Is my mind an asset or liability? Is it toxic? Is it toxic to other people? Do you want it to be toxic? Do you love being toxic? Some people do. I just feel like it's a waste of energy and a waste of time. But some people just like doing that. So what skills do you have? What skills do you need to go further? How do you get those skills? Are you able to obtain those skills by knowing certain people? What people? How do you meet them? Right? So I'm taking inventory. I'm literally writing down like list item by item, listing it like it's literally physical inventory. Like I have a warehouse of items. I know this person. This friend, Adam, is an asset because they motivate me, they teach me the skill, whatever. Or Joe. Joe's an asset in my life because he motivates me every morning. Indestructible me. Pumps me up, gets my brain moving. Now I'm going to be an asset. I'm going to be a liability. Because I'm confronting something that's awful about you that you don't like. So it's discouraging you, but it should be in a good way. Asset. So you gotta continuously deep dive, explore everything, be extremely critical. And this will literally allow you to go, if you do it once a month, which I would, if you're early on in this process, I would probably do it once a week or at least every other week and see what you're working on. See if it's actually making an impact. If you do this activity, take inventory, doesn't matter how long it takes doing it, especially the first time. You gotta literally draw everything up. Regardless, if it takes a couple of hours, so be it. You gotta know exactly what energy, what's causing you to be restricted, handcuffed, to not be propelled to go into the future, to grow and expand. So, but then the next time you do it, you can just go down. Like, did this improve? Did I get rid of this? Did I do what I say I was gonna do? No. All of this inventory is the same. That doesn't help. We need to fix that. It needs to change. And then if you do that every week, then you'll start to understand, going week by week, you'll be able to start seeing the things, the liabilities, and you'll be starting to exchange those out for assets. Maybe it's friends that are just giving you toxic energy. They don't want to go anywhere in life. And they don't want to listen to positive reinforcement, and they just complain. All right, you're out. No matter how long we've known each other. We've been friends for 20 years. I've seen the light. You are a liability. I need to exchange you for an asset. I need someone that's going to bring me up, encourage me, or that's working on the same things. Maybe we collaborate. It doesn't have to be solely about people. Do you own any assets? Homes, property? Do you rent them or do you just live in it? You got to define if that's a liability or an asset to you. I'm going to probably say if you just own a home to live in it, it's going to be a liability. Is your health. Your health could be, I think, is your biggest asset or your liability. It's the key to your energy, enthusiasm, creativity. Going through this, you're going to find out if you're healthy or not, no matter what. Because if it's difficult for you to come up with assets and liabilities, it's difficult to come up with the inventory of your life. That means you have brain fog. You have low cognitive function, and your brain is not working efficiently. That should be boop, boop, boop. I don't know what bell goes boop, 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 but I just created it. There you go. That is literally should be a red alarm, a flag. Just, I need to work on my health. My health is a liability. I can't even do this simple task. Or maybe you're just don't want to be honest with yourself. That's a liability. That's inventory. Am I honest with myself? Do I become honest with myself? Do I tell myself the truth about myself? Or am I running away from it? That's an inventory item that you're logging in. And I mean, you're answering it yes or no. If it's a yes, then that's an asset. Sweet, awesome. You confront yourself every single day. You're fine with looking in the mirror and seeing you. You're okay with that. That's an asset. I don't think a lot of people are okay with that. I think a lot of people are walking with that liability. You're not happy with yourself. You're not confident with yourself. And I think that's primarily due to the noise, the pollution. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to be loud enough to drown out that noise. We're going to drown it out together. So we're going to choke that noise out. And all that's left is positivity, growth, expansion, winners. We got to develop winners in this world. Are you a winner? That's another piece of inventory. I mean, if you're literally, if you're just living paycheck to paycheck, you're not good with finances. Maybe you need to be educated on finances. You need to stop buying dumb shit, commodities, all that. You gotta just scale everything down. And that's why we do it. We take inventory of our life to reassess what we have. Are we adding and subtracting the garbage? And hopefully the answer to that is yes. Maybe this is the first time you're doing it and the answer is no, which is fine. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Hopefully that starts the pilot of the fire within. You're like, all right, I got to make some radical changes. Or maybe you got to just make some changes over time. You know, I mean, you're going to do this for the rest of your life. You know, this is not a shortcut to success. This is not we're not cutting a corner. This is your entire life that we're working on. And you do that by taking assessment. You're understanding your surroundings, what's improving, and what's helping, or what's subtracting and holding you back. It's exactly what a business does on a monthly basis. And you have to as well. You have to acknowledge what's going on, what's working, what's not working, what's making you not happy, what's making you happy, what's fulfilling, what's not fulfilling. That's all it is. But you have to confront it first. You have to acknowledge it. You have to understand the reasoning and where you want to go. Again, watch yesterday's episode with this. I'm going to post the link with this episode. I hope this helps. I genuinely care and want to provide information that gives people insights so they can grow and expand. Again, I want to drown out the noise. I want to start that pilot of a relentless fire that can never be blown out. Nothing can blow it out. And we can do it together. Thank you for listening. My name, again, is Joe Delgado, Indestructible Me. Like, follow, share. Appreciate it. Let's become indestructible. Change the world together. And always, be great.